that you want me. There's magic in your fingertips, it's magic when we kiss. I can be myself with you, kiss me now, I insist. Make me yours, just take me now, I'm helpless to resist. Got me so invested in this thing, it's more than just a fling.
So I was really hoping to pull out a mow on the 14th day, but it wasn't going to really happen. It just needs about 2 or 3 more days. My friend Lee Wilcock came over and I let him have a go at the Swardman with the rotary brush. The area next to the veranda, that doesn't see as much sun, so that's going to take a while to catch up. As you can see, compared to my rotary brush that I did 4 days prior, there's a lot less sand being flung around, so that's a very good indicator that it's growing in nicely. Alright, so this is when I use my roller. We'll go 2 different directions. This roller is quite heavy, and I could make it heavier with water, but I choose not to. We just I just roll once I've got a bit of growth, and as you can see, she's pretty flat anyway. And this isn't compacting the soil too much because it's not extremely heavy. It's just giving that nice little flat out. After we've given it a roll, we'll give it a water in, and we'll put some organics in today. So you've probably heard me say a few times that I'd like to get some organics into this soil profile, get the microbes happening. Look, the soil in my area is just super dry, super hydrophobic, super sandy with a clay base underneath, and it's just super dead. What I use about once per month to get that going, and I've only done 1 treatment so far. I used to use this quite a lot at Wyler, is Go-Go Juice by Nutrog. It's got seaweed, fish and kelp in it, and it basically got humic acid in it as well. And what that will do is that will get the microbes going and the soil just going again, so to speak, just so that it's not just totally desolate sand, so to speak. So we won't be mowing today. Look, you know, I reckon about 2-3 more days I'll be able to do a nice mow at 15 mil. It's nice and flat. Today I've got to do a water, so I'm going to be watering this stuff in. So I've got 60 square meters, so I do 8 capfuls of this in about 3 litres of water in my sprayer, spray it on and then water it in. And I water it in for about a good half an hour. And that gets it nicely down into the profile, and all the seaweed, fish, kelp and humic acid will really get the microbes going and just improve the health of my soil. Okay, this is the TifTuf sprayer that was given to me by BA Group Australia. They're the ones that also gave me the green sprayer that we're using for the school project. Really nice sprayer. We'll go into that. We've got our water in there. We're going to add 8 capfuls of the Go-Go Juice. It's very smelly stuff. You don't need PPE for this stuff. You smell that, Lee?
I can, rotten fish.
So these are a fantastic sprayer. A pump action one. But the real difference with these is that they've got a power regulator. So when you're pumping, you need to hit a certain pressure, otherwise it won't send out any stuff. So it'll send out a constant pressure. What I really like about the TifTuf kit is that it came with a full range of nozzles, including a fat fan nozzle, which we're rather fond of. It's it's really solid. So later on today, what we'll be doing once this is dried up, so in the afternoon, is I'll put down my launch and root builder app. Gosh, she's on the nose. I gave this a half an hour water in, and that's all I'll need to do for today. So I'm digging up in front of the shed here. I'm going to be putting the pavers down and neaten that up, a job I've been meaning to do for a while. Pulling out a lot of these runners of the TifTuf, and it shows you how aggressively it it will spread. This here is stolen. It's kept going on and on and on. Every so often it'll pump out roots and thus make a new plant. Now you've also got what's called rhizomes, and they go under the ground. They're a bit shorter, and that's a rhizome because it hasn't actually got any colour of the one that's right next to it. Rhizomes are under the ground, and they're smaller spreaders, so to speak. Can we find? But see this shoot here? This one is like under the ground, and then it's shot up a little plant. And that's how cooch spreads. It spreads by stolons and via rhizomes. Stolons go above ground, attach and make new plants. Rhizomes go under the ground and then pop up, and then it'll attach a new plant. See that for a root. Big long root there. So it shows you how long my roots are becoming, which is great. All right, well I better stop yabbering and get back to work because I'm going to do the paving. I'm not going to be doing how to pave video. 183 bucks from BA Group Australia. If you go to bagroupaustralia.com.au, you'll find it. Real good thing about these is it's got a pressure regulator. So you'll pump. If you haven't got enough pressure, nothing will spray out. As soon as the pressure is right, then it will spray. View my handiwork. Did a bit of, finally got that paving done. So right now I'm getting down a 70 mils. I've launched 70 mils of root builder to the 100 square metres. Take mixed in the amount of water that I use for my area. Don't need to water this one in. It'll take about 6 hours to go through the leaf, go through the system. And regardless of watering, you probably want to water the day before, nice and deeply. Have that moisture in the soil. You don't need to water for a day after you've made your application. I did that watering this morning with the Nutrog Go-Go juice. Watered that in. So it's going to be loving this today. A couple more days, this will be ready for a mow. Thanks. Get your lawn on.
More than just a flame.